VAR, we are back again with this joke. Hello. So VAR has played a humongous. What is the best word I can use? It has been the worst week for VAR than any other in the history of the Premier League. Hello guys, we are back again with another video. This is Sam and this is the Football Connect. So what happened with the VAR this week? I'm gonna tell you. Apparently VAR gave a goal to Brentford, which was not supposed to be a goal against Arsenal. And secondly, listen to me. And secondly, the referee actually measured with the wrong defender while there was a man who looked like a defender in front, like a goalkeeper, and ruled out a goal. I don't get it. Then there's this one that they're talking about of Conor Gallagher's shot that was blocked by Suchek. I'm not going to blame VAR on that because I think there's what I'm going to explain at the end of the video. So listen to me on that one. So hello guys, welcome back. This is another video. This is Sam and this is the Football Connect. We are talking about the VAR this week and what exactly has been happening. And I'm going to give my thoughts over if this is really worth it or if it's helping or what's really happening. So let's get into the video. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, the best way you support the Football Connect. Let's go. So it was a crazy week for VAR. Every Arsenal fan out there from the east to the west is complaining about it, the amount of chances that they were robbed off by VAR. It's not even a lot of amount of chances, by the way. It was just only one chance, and that led to a goal for Brentford. And Arsenal fans are saying that we are fighting in the title race with Man City, and if Manchester City finish 2 points ahead of us at the end of the season, they win the league, this game has to come to concern because it is the reason why we lost the league. That's what they're saying, because according to what we're told, Paul Mason, I think that's about his name, right? It's Paul Mason, right? Actually forgot to check if the person who passed the ball to the person who scored the goal was offside. How do you forget I thought before anything, before even checking for if there is a cause for consent for a free kick or maybe there was a tackle or anything, whenever it leads to a goal, one thing you check, which is very important, is if the goal went in or not. Isn't it? Don't you check that if did the goal go in or not? Because now Paul Mason tells us that he checked if there was no any potential free kick. He checked for everything but forgot if the person who actually passed the ball that went in, if he was offside or not. Because from the angle we were watching on, everyone would say that looked like an offside. I did not talk about this in my big match reaction because I was just pissed with the fact that us now, when we expected them to show up, they did not show up. Don't you check that first? Well, they didn't. And now this is exactly what led to the performance that looks like things we have not been going so well. So what's really wrong with the VAR? And is it even the VAR or if it is the referees who are actually causing problems? Is it the VAR we're supposed to be concerning about, or the people who are using the tool? Because this is a tool that was created for the referees to making decisions way easier for them. It looks like they're failing to do that. That's only one thing. They are failing to offer the service that this thing can give them. They might also use that we didn't have enough cameras to cover everything. But look where you are now. Look where we are now. Two teams are crying. The Brighton versus Crystal Palace, I think of all, it was the craziest of them all. There's a defender who's in front and there's a goalkeeper at the back, and he is measuring with the defender who's behind the goal scorer. How do you do that as an official referee? What's really happening? Are they smoking bush before they get in there? Are they drunk really? Are they on dog food or something? I don't know. Whatever they're using. What's really happening with our referees? How many people, every single time before the VAR thing starts, they always show us, and we see around the 4 or 5 people in the VAR room, and none of them can see that there's a defender in front. None of them can see that there's a defender in front. None of them, all their eyes are focusing on trying to make the striker look offside. They are forgetting that there's a player who is up front. How does that even happen in the history of football? It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. VAR, not VAR exactly the two, but the people using VAR are just the worst. Do they need more lesson on how to use this thing? Or maybe they just have to be taught a simple thing like observe your things, look at the players, you'll be able to pick a lot of things. Look at the screen before you make it slow, before you start drawing lines, before you do. Look at the screen and identify which we are supposed to be measuring with, because that's required. Even a 5-year-old, if he's asked who's in front, he would have pointed that there's a person who was in front. Well, they did not see him. Apparently, when they were putting the line, the player disappeared. Why are they putting themselves under so much pressure that they want the whole public to come and eat them alive rather than to just do a simple thing? Simple thing. The player was offside. Easy as that. How did we find ourselves into this? I don't know, but that's what happened, people. Now let's talk about the Suchek. Now everyone in the world are going crazy trying to blame the VAR about the Suchek's handball. And I agree. The Chelsea fans deserve to be pissed because Suchek went on and saved it like a keeper. But I don't think that is the VAR that should be at fault for that goal. The reason why I said that, I think it's the interpretation of the law. Go read the law, the handball law of a player who's falling. Suchek did what your owner, yes, listen to me, Chelsea fans. Suchek did exactly what your owner did in the transfer window, using the transfer window in his advantage. So that using his transfer window and signing on a long-term contract to his advantage. That's what Suchek did, used the law of falling down to his advantage, and he became the goalkeeper. You might not agree with me or what, go read the law. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. I'm out. Peace.